I'm in the emergency room. My husband realized I was making a TikTok video just then. Best man ever.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
So I've been married for like a month now. I'm gonna give you guys a pro tip from someone who's been married. We are no longer in the honeymoon stage of our relationship. We've already had our first marriage fight. As you guys know, when I get in a fight with somebody, like, boom, World War III. And, yeah, the World War III with me and my stalkers is still going. I warned her, like, don't start a fight with me unless you want me to come back at you. I'm still coming back at her. It's been 3 years, I'm still coming back at her. And, yeah. So, we had our first marriage fight, and that was it. We solved our issues. We resolved the issues. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but give you guys a little tip about marriage. It's not as horrible and high responsibility as all y'all say it is. It's not stressful and shit like that. My husband is pretty chill, and I'm actually really chill in real life. It's not so bad. It's not actually bad responsibilities and shit like that. And if you are in that kind of relationship, get out. If your relationship is high responsibilities, part 2 coming. So part 2 of me being married for over a month, and yeah. So go watch the previous video because it actually explains this part. I don't understand why a lot of people who used to be in my life who are married kept saying it's a high responsibility to be married, Tracy. You won't be able to handle it, and it's so hard being married, Tracy, and you have to do everything around the house, Tracy. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I lived as an adult since I was 18, and I took care of myself, and I had a place to live, and I didn't have to screw myself over, and I did things to take care of myself, and I did anything I could to get a job, you know, and get money. And now that I'm a published author, I have money. What is so fucking hard about being married? All you gotta do is take care of yourself and your husband. And if your husband's not gonna help you, then maybe you should get out of the relationship. And if you're gonna, you know, be word to complain to me about you have to take care of your husband, maybe you shouldn't be married. And if you think it's hard, maybe you should get out. The end.
And ever.
Yay, I'm so happy. My husband made me homemade lasagna, and he brought it to me in bed. This is why I married him. I love my husband.
Best husband ever.
Tell me one thing you will not tolerate in your next relationship.
I'm married. Obviously, I've posted several times about the ring and the marriage license. But, here goes. My exes were extremely rude and violent, and yes, I cut my finger and I'm bruising. They were really mean to my friends. I was constantly walking on eggshells, making sure that I didn't hurt their petty feelings. They don't have feelings. My stalkers are gaslighters, and they're extreme narcissists. They care about no one else except themselves, and they barely care about themselves. How are you supposed to love someone who used to be my friend? Like, seriously? That's impossible. Even I couldn't love them, and that says a lot. because I have a lot high pain tolerance to people like that. I married someone who was nothing like my stalkerish exes, nothing like my gaslighting exes, and nothing like the narcissist I used to be friends with. I'm so proud of myself. I hope you find a good relationship like I did.
Story
You guys have
time.
to check this out. Oh my god! You guys know how I have like really crappy ex-boyfriends, right? Yeah, straight up. I had this high school friend. He is a guy, obviously. Had in a high school friend, and he's a guy. I legit spent the last decade of my life trying to get him to date me. I told him we could just be friends with, that's it. Or we can be boyfriend and girlfriend and that's it. Or we can be like a serious relationship and lead into bam, 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 bam. Except that every time I talked to him, he would ghost me. And then he would come back all these months later and talk to me, get me interested, and then ghost me. Fast forward, I got married. Boom! And yes, for real, I got married. You guys know the marriage license is on Facebook. I told him I got married. That was his reply. Oh my god. He finally blocked me. I guess he didn't want to play this game with me no more.
Story.
Part 2. What do I mean by parents teach your kids better? This is what I mean. First rule, if you don't know how to do your own dishes, wash your own laundry, I don't want to marry you. I'm marrying a husband, not a daddy. I'm marrying a husband, not someone's stupid child. You're a grown-ass man, dude. If you don't know how to do your own laundry, I'm not marrying you. Hell, if you don't know how to fucking cook, I'm not fucking marrying you. Hence the reason I ended up marrying this guy, because he's awesome. He is literally a Christian Grey. He does everything. And better than me. Y'all know my mama taught me how to be a wife, okay? She taught me how to be a wife and a mom before I was even a teenager. So I'm all prepped. And here I have high standards for the man I'm going to marry. I'm not marrying someone's son who doesn't know how to cook and clean and pick up after himself. Hell no. I'm his wife, not his mama. So if you ladies out there have low standards and you want a guy you want to mommy for the rest of your life, by all means,